Welcome to the second season of Big Easy Sailing.
And if your powers of observation are keen, you will notice we're no longer in the marina.
Nope, we left. We've done some pretty big moves while we were away from YouTube, and we're actually really excited to share them with you. So here's just a little taste of what you've missed so far.
We don't want to start season 2 off with a bunch of boat repairs, so we're going to share with you our first big move.
It's been a year and a half that we've been at the marina in Islamorada here, and we decided that it was basically time to put up or shut up. So we went out, found ourselves an anchorage, and we leave the marina. So here we go. We hope you enjoy. We're going to that side of the boat, so I'm going to be on this side of the boat, on the port side, as we come out, because we're going to be swinging out there. We're going to be leaving the marina. All right. So today's mission is to
We're scouting out our route out of here.
Yeah, our route out of the marina into the Little Basin. It's nice and calm right now, so we're going to take advantage of that. It's supposed to be calmer this week.
Hopefully it'll be light wind for us.
Yeah, that's
There's a lot of big bow boats.
Yeah, a lot of big boats.
So we got to go past this.
Yes, we got to go through all of the white poles because that is the channel. And it's super shallow outside the channel. I'm guessing the cut through is between these boats. Somewhere between all these boats. There's a bunch of crab traps and stuff out here too. And sunken boats. There's our channel that we need to go through. So we cheated and we marked up our pole here. Dun, dun, dun. Our pole. So we know how deep it is when we stab through the water. Don't lose the oar. Let's go.
Just over 3 foot.
Just over 3 foot.
Just under 3 foot.
Okay.
It
Under
starts getting
3.
shallow quick right here.
I know, it's got some major pockets of deep.
So, let's see if we can find that post.
Right, there's our sunken boat. That's gonna be messing with us because this is kind of the area you wanted to be in. There's a tire. It probably was somebody's bumper. So near the front head of the boat was that their pole's dead ahead of us, baby. You see it on our right, on our starboard. Right here is the pole. Post, yes. Back it up. Be careful. You're in between the boat and that post is definitely something I think we can hold on to. I can see other lines were wrapped around it at some point. See it ahead? So this is a good spot, I think. Just the issue is
it's over 4 foot here. We'll anchor, and then later on, once we're already here, I'll come over here and dive on this.
the only saving grace is even if we are a little bit lower than we want to be, we have that 3 foot draft, and it is a really sandy, soft, grassy bottom here. So if you do ground, you just wait for tide to kind of pick back up. Several of these houseboats out here, we were talking to them, and they said it happens on occasion, and they just sit and wait, and then the tide picks up and they float again, and it's all good. They don't do any damage to their boat. We will leave the marina heading out through the anchorage towards the channel leading into the Little Basin. Even though our planned route is 1.5 miles, we will be anchored only technically a ½ mile from the marina. Today's the day we are leaving the marina, so I am doing a last bit of laundry here. Shawn is over topping off battery banks. We got a little bit of cleaning, and we got a lot of cleaning, and then we're gonna get out of the marina. Yay! There's a lot of activity today in the marina too, because it's the first really calm day they've had in a while. So a lot of boats are coming in and going out, and one of them's gonna be Gone with the Wind.
One more item off the list before we leave the marina. We are flushing the water tanks. I added about 1 cup of bleach to each tank. I think they're about 45 gallons each. And we filled them up. Then we are going to drain them 2 times and fill them 2 times. So that should flush out the system. You can smell the bleach just a little bit coming through the lines, through the sinks. So we know that it's definitely enough bleach, and we're just gonna flush these bad boys out because it's been a little while. So let's clean out the systems before we go.
You didn't say that you let it sit for 4 hours.
Oh yeah. Plus we let it sit for 4 hours before we flush the system.
We are leaving the marina in just a little bit, and we actually got really lucky because both of these slips right here just emptied out today. So that leaves us a nice little gap to be able to turn out of the marina and not have to worry about the bow of all these boats sticking out. I'm cleaning up in the aft cabin, just a little bit left to do here. Shawn is almost done with the cockpit. I got the last of the laundry going. I'm gonna make a grocery run, and we have to finish cleaning off the dock. Shawn is charging up the last of all of our battery banks. Everything is charging. Bing, everything's charging. And then we just need to take some showers, and we will be ready to leave the dock. Yay! We're headed out to Little Basin today. Dock is cleared, and it's time to leave the marina. Okay.
I guess we're off, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how we move, is that?
You're doing a good job.
Don't go too fast on me now.
I know.
We got it. Hold on, I'm gonna push us.
Push hard off that.
I am, Shawn.
Run back here and push off again.
Okay.
Push off. Go, baby. Hard, baby.
Ooh.
Hard, baby.
Ooh. Good thing we got safety lines.
Push us off, my love.
Holy smokes, man. Alright. Come up here on the right. Starboard, just to make sure. Bye, shore power. Bye, city water. Bye, docks. Great. We're out on the water. That's our channel over there that we're going to be heading into. We left the marina. But listen.
Oh.
No sound.
You got to go downstairs and go to the motor if you want to hear it.
Okay.
You have to go to it.
I'm going to come down to the motor. Yep. That's all you hear. Then I'm going to go on the other side. You stay good boy. You can see what it's like when we're running our motor. That puppy over there is sad. You can see him. It's all you hear is the sound of the water hitting the hull. That's pretty cool.
We're going through those channels.
Oh yeah.
Right here.
Turning. Slowly. Right that way. And there we are. Silence. It's pretty cool.
What I'm going to do, my precious baby,
Yeah.
is we're going in between the green and the yellow.
Uh-huh.
We want to drop anchor even with the yellow's stick, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Drop an anchor.
Okay. Drop it. ready. Let's watch us swing.
All right, I'm gonna back it up so we can go tight.
Okay, go ahead. It's tight. All right. I think we said there, I saw it drag, but I'm not seeing it drag no more. We're good, we're not moving. All right, we made it. We're anchored on the Little Basin. Yay. Finally, after a year and a half, we left our slip at the friendly Coral Bay Marina. Our first sunset at anchor in Little Basin was picturesque, with calm waters and a beautiful view. But in true Big Easy sailing fashion, nothing can be too easy. In the middle of the night, unforecasted squalls appeared, bringing up to 30-mile-an-hour gusts of wind and heavy rain. We would come close to hitting both the yellow and green houseboats before we got our anchor to quit dragging and finally set. Interesting note about an electric motor, we were able to instantly switch Babe the Blue Ox into gear and move Gwen to safety without having to warm up a loud engine first and waking up our new neighbors. All right, that was our first night at anchor in the Little Basin. How do you think that went?
2 hours of sleep for me.
That's about what I got, if you add it all together.
It was interesting. I figured we would have issues because none of these boats have anchors out. They're all hooked up to moorings or whatever. It's just not a good area.
Homemade moorings.
This part of the Keys isn't a good area for anchoring. It's
What?
all coral with like maybe it's like a foot of seagrass with a little bit of dirt and then coral. So
You can't get a good grip.
and then the tide went out pretty dramatic to where we were sitting on ground a little bit, and then another boat swung, got close to us. We kind of lost our anchor for a little while. So yeah, we just
So we had to re-anchor in the middle of the night.
So we re-anchored at like what, midnight or something like that.
Yeah, it was about midnight. Because the high tide was like 1:30 this morning, so it was on our way on the tide.
So we got away from our
coming in.
groovy little spot and came out to where it was a little deeper, set
A little more
anchor real
space.
good, and then kicked back.
And of course, yesterday the winds when we left were like, 3-4 knots, but last night, somewhere around 10, they kicked up to the teens and the low 20s with gusts in the 20s.
It just starts raining real hard, and there's not supposed to be any rain, whatever. So
And that might be when we started dragging.
visibility was kind of weak, so anyways, we got a trick up our sleeve for today.
We'll see how that goes. Hopefully that goes well.
Yep.
We'll let you know.
Stay tuned.
Let's take a look at our first. Let's see if I gotta come out here so I can see because of the foul weather gear. That's our first morning on the hook out in Little Basin.
It's real peaceful.
There they go. The first of many bathroom breaks in the dinghy. Heading to shore. Pups need their first morning poop. And they're off. He's pointing to something, but I don't know what he's pointing to. Dolphins! There you go, I just saw 2 dolphins. That's what he was pointing to. Hi, babies! Right now, I am totally exhausted. After the long push to get the boat clean, the dock clean, get the boat organized, and just get everything ready to leave the marina, and then actually leave the marina and come out and anchor. And then, of course, in the middle of the night, we were dragging anchor, so pretty much awake most of the night. Anchor alarm constantly going off, resetting the anchor, and so not much sleep there. And it's beautiful out, it really is, but I'm still totally exhausted.
We've been anchored here in the Little Basin for roughly 2 months. We've been preparing the boat to go to the Bahamas, so we're all prepped up. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go to the Bahamas due to the pandemic. We decided we're going to plan B, and we're just going to go sailing around the Keys. There's a lot to see out here, and since it's not totally shut down, if you're already here, supposedly you're good. That's going to be our next move.
Yep. So we hope you stay tuned as we finish up the last of our boat projects and we go sailing around the Florida Keys on Gone with the Wind. Thanks, y'all. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave us a comment. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to know when we release our next video, just click on the bell. Much love to our dedicated patrons who patiently waited for our second season. Thank you. Your support will keep these videos coming. And if you'd like to become a Big Izzy Sailing crew member, click the Patreon link to get started. You can also stay current with us and our adventures too by following us on Instagram and Facebook.
Wow.